Dion Merrick is joining us, and boy, he had a very busy day yesterday. Dion, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk to us today.
Thank you.
So, sir, yesterday there was an Amber Alert that came out about 1:30 in the morning. The search was on for a 10-year-old girl, and then you got up, went to work like you do every day, and then what happened on your regular route yesterday?
Well, me and my coworker, Brandon Antoine, we was on route. We was doing a recycle route, and we seen the gray car just walk in the woods. And normally it's normally a truck. You could tell they're hunting or something, but a car just in the woods like that. And I noticed it from the Amber Alert, the silver Nissan. And first thing I did, I told my coworker, I said, I think this is that car with that little girl went missing in it. So I called 911. I put my truck in reverse. I blocked the driveway in, so if it was him, he couldn't get out. And come to find out, when I did my air brakes on my truck, he heard it and opened the door, and pretty much we seen that was the guy. So at the same time, I was on the phone with the 911 operator, and she immediately called for a deputy from St. Martin Parish Sheriff Department, and they was there in like less than a minute. And as soon as they got there, he was trying to like get out, but his car got bogged in. And thank God the little girl was okay. She was like almost like she had just woke up. She was sleeping in the back seat.
Now, when he got out of the car, did he threaten you at all, Dion? Did he have any weapons? What did he say to you once, or say to you and your partner once he realized you were there?
He really didn't like he didn't see nothing. He just seen us and he was pretty much startled, like almost when you see a ghost or something. Like he wasn't in his right mind. But like as soon as the officer had arrived, he just started hollering and carrying on. But it just happened so fast.
Were you scared with the situation, or were you just scared that he'd try to get away and the little girl would be lost again?
Really, I wasn't scared because I used to be in the military. I was in the United States Navy. I
Oh,
served
thank you.
years. So, and like I said, I'm a God-fearing man, very religious. And like I said, I have kids myself, and, I would want somebody to help my kids out if something like that would happen.
You mentioned military background. Did any of that preparation come into play here?
Yes, it did, sir. Pretty much observing your surroundings and always keeping an eye out on different things that doesn't look right. And like I said, that was like a sore thumb, like a car in the woods. And like I said, normally, it normally be like a truck, you can tell somebody's hunting, a pickup truck with a trailer, four-wheeler in the back. But a sedan car, and like I said, thank God for the Amber Alert showing the picture of the actual car, the color, the suspect, and the little girl, and that was a big help.
Wow. I just thank God that you were there. Thank God all of your training kicked in and that you and your partner able to see this and just react so quickly.
Yeah, because like too, also I have my partner, Mr. Brandon Antoine. He was a big help as well. Because like if it wasn't been for him as well, like we both reacting at the same time and making sure everything was went right and nobody got hurt or anything.
Yes. Yes.
You mentioned you saw the Amber Alert. Where did you see it? Did you see it on television? Did you get the alert on your mobile phone? Where did you wind up seeing that Amber Alert after it came through?
I seen the Amber Alert came through on my phone. I normally I wake up about around 1:30, and around that time they had an Amber Alert came through, and just paying attention to my phone and stuff, just not blowing everything off or anything, because pretty much they had cars actually pass the site up before I actually stopped. But thank God I was, noticing my surroundings and everything.
How long did you spend in the Navy?
I was in the Navy for 4 years now.
Oh, that's awesome. My husband was a Navy man, so I know y'all are good guys. So but Dion, what has all this attention been like for you and for your coworker? I mean, everybody wants to talk to you, meet you, interview you. I mean, is it kind of overwhelming?
It's a blessing, just to know that you're appreciated of what we did and everything, and like it's been, they have like radio stations and TV stations from Canada, pretty much New York, ABC World News got in contact with me. They would like to do a story, and it's just been a blessing.
Gosh.
If there's anything that everyone can take away from this, if there's one lesson that you want to impart on everyone, what is it? What does this teach all of us? What has this taught you?
Basically, it's an eye opener. Meaning, if you see something, do something. Just don't. Oh, it's not my responsibility, or I'm gonna let the next person do it. No, you step up and be a person, a leader. If you see something that's not right, you take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
Did
you get to meet Jaleesa?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you got to meet her.
What was? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Fact, last night, me and Mr. Brandon Antoine, we brought her balloons because her birthday was recently, and she when she got abducted. I want to say they say she was 9 years old, and her birthday, she just turned 10 and everything. So that was, we went and brought her balloons and spent time with the family last night when we got off from work.
What was that experience like, meeting her, meeting the family? What was their reaction when they met you?
It was overwhelming, the love and just being thankful that we actually, saved this little girl's life, because it was looking real bad, because the location and everything, where the suspect was and everything, it wasn't too good, But I just thank God, and everybody's prayers and coming together as a community, that we actually saved this little girl.
Indeed. Well, Dion, we want to thank you, and please pass our big thank you along to Mr. Antoine as well. And
he's right.
Oh, is he right there? May we chat with him?
Yeah, we're actually working right now, but you could speak to us.
Okay. Hey, good morning. How are you, Mr. Antoine?
Oh, bless. And you?
Oh, we're doing just fine. Thank y'all so much for what y'all did yesterday. And Mr. Merrick was right. We came together as a community, and you guys just, what y'all did was just very loving, and it was amazing.
Yes, I thank you very much.
Now, Mr. Antoine, if there's one thing that you want the community to know, if there's one thing from this experience that you'd like to share, what is it? What do you want everybody to take away from this?
I would like for them to keep an eye on their children at all times.
Yeah, and it's certainly true, because your child may say, "Oh, I'm going to ride my bike," or "I'm just walking to my friend's house," and you just
you can't trust no one.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a shame.
True. Well, listen, we know you guys have to get back to work and stuff, but hey, thank y'all so much. I mean, we're lucky that we get to talk to y'all. But it's not just us. I mean, just thousands of people across this community are so thankful for both of you, and you guys are heroes, and it's just such a wonderful thing.
I thank you for that speech. That was so good.
Well, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and thanks for being good human beings. You guys take care.
You too. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Right. We will. Thank you. And you too.
You too. Bye-bye.
Wow. Two amazing guys. I mean, that's awesome.
It is. And ladies and gentlemen, it's easy to call someone a hero and then forget the name. And in our culture, we often give the term hero to a bunch of people. Remember the names Dion, Merrick, and Brandon Antoine. These gentlemen are true heroes.
Yep.
These gentlemen saved a girl's life. These gentlemen got someone who shouldn't have been, or someone who has flaunted our society's rules, flaunted the law based on his background, and they got him off the street. These gentlemen are heroes. They saved another person's life. They saved a young child's life, a child who now can go on and have a happy life of her own. These men are the epitome of a hero. I wish there was some way we could repay them more than giving our thanks and gratitude. But remember the names Dion, Merrick, and Brandon Antoine, because if you're looking for a hero, you're looking for someone to hold up as a hero, they are it.
Indeed. Indeed. And we are lucky. We are lucky that these gentlemen love people and they love their community. And they just did a wonderful thing. 631.